Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Mr. Minister. Thank you, Mr. Hamilton, for coming to the committee again today. I hear my colleagues talking a lot about the impact of low oil pricing as having in Alberta and parts of the country. Northern Ontario and Canadian communities are also concerned about the drop in mineral pricing. According to Stats Canada, the job numbers last week showed Sudbury was the highest unemployment rate in Ontario and the second highest in Canada. So the people in Northern Ontario are also concerned about the missing opportunities that we're having with the Ring of Fire and the tremendous opportunity that this has, one of the most promising developments in the Canadian mining industry in the last 100 years. So we've had companies like Norwant, KWG, Ressources are really pleased with the budget in 2016, as you mentioned earlier, as we've made significant investments with municipalities and infrastructure, education, capacity building with First Nations. So we're really, and the Ontario government is really pleased to have finally a partner at the table for resource-based initiatives like this. So my question to you is, when we look at the government's support for the Ring of Fire, for the mining industry, and also related to the investment of innovation and research for the forestry, mining, and all the resource base also on the R&D.
I'm glad you asked that question, because I can take a little bit more time to complete my answer from the previous question. Because forestry, as a part of a series of natural resource sectors, also qualifies for additional investment over time. For example, $1 billion over 4 years, starting in 2017-18, to support clean technology in the forestry, fisheries, mining, energy, and agricultural sectors as part of the innovation agenda, and also $87.2 million over 2 years for Natural Resources Canada projects across the country that support research in forestry, mining and minerals, earth sciences and mapping, and innovation in energy technology. I also want to say, and we try to make this a part of every answer we give to questions about low commodity prices, we know that they impact families and individuals. We know that there is hardship when commodity prices are as low as they are, and we know that in Alberta, times are tougher than they have been in a very long time. We're attentive to the statistics, but they're more than that. They have human consequences. And that's why the government is responding through transfers, through infrastructure investment, through changes to employment insurance, through these investments in new technologies that will ultimately rely on the innovative skill and, I would say, entrepreneurial genius of so many in Alberta who have built that economy and who will rebuild it again. So many of the investments are across the sectors of NRCan's responsibilities and the government, including forestry, mining, and oil and gas.